Hi guys. So I said that let's just give everything time. We would really see the effects or the results of the G7 summit. And it's not even yet up to a week. We're already seeing what transpired right there. It's already coming out to the public. And number one thing we saw is the feud between President Trump and the Prime Minister of Italy, Giorgia Meloni, right? I would say I actually kind of like her because she's she's among the few ladies that are among this class of men who are leading this powerful country. And I believe that she may, as a female, she may have a different touch, different approach to politics and the policies that are being carried out or pushed forward in the G7 summit. But immediately, what we saw was that President Trump released a truth social post, or he said to an Italian report, either way, he said that Giorgia Meloni, the Prime Minister of Italy, was begging him for a photo at the G7 because she was doing very bad in the polls in her country and she's seeking for re-election or something like that. So she was asking and begging, and he did that for her out of pity. When you look at her, he had pity. But when USA was going to war with Iran, and he actually asked for help from Italy and the Prime Minister to use some of their strategic airport, their land port, and some other their facilities, they abruptly told him a big no. But right now that America actually had a deal with Iran, she's now seeking his help, and he just did that out of pity. We were all like, whoa, this is on the level of it's a different level, right? And immediately she took online. When I first said that, I was like, no, this is AI. That's why I'm like, no, this can be like this is AI, because I've always seen her have this cordial relationship with President Trump. You understand? President always speak well of her, talk about her, she's a tough lady to be standing among men. And I was like, oh, this one is firing back at Trump. And she was like, Italy and her do not beg. And that Trump is actually a better friend with his enemy than even his allies. I mean, Trump is treating his enemy better than how he treats his ally. But the question still goes back to what Trump said. Are you allied by just the word or just the mouth of the word, or are you allied when the time for action comes? Because I would actually say that maybe even the Gulf nation, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Oman, were better allies to America than the European nations. And Trump has actually found that. Trump always said it, right? He said it at even the World Economic Forum in Davos. But actually, this Iran will actually just make it visible to everybody, like, yeah. So we are seeing the feud go on, right? It's crazy. We are seeing the feud go on, and President Trump keep on doubling down on it. He said that yes, right. So the question is, who do you believe? Do you believe she actually was begging for a photo op with President Trump to boost up her ratings in that country, or is President Trump lying about it? So that's the question on ground now. We'll see in the next video. Thank you guys.